this is the look we're going to be creating on this eye. And you are gonna die because I used a lip and cheek color on my eyes. How cool is that? I am like blown away by that. So let's go ahead and get started. And the lip and cheek color I am using today is called Sandstone. And so what we're gonna do is take our fluffy brush and just swirl it in there. We are going to start it right in this outer corner. And so obviously I'm starting with a little bit lighter amount on the brush. And that just kind of allows you to get a feel for how this is all gonna apply, because it is a cream, so it's a little bit different, but it's honestly so easy. I was amazed at how easily this blends. So it's so awesome. It's just like another option, and I am sure you could even use your contour color to kind of deepen it up. So I'm excited to play around. I just grabbed a little bit more because I want to deepen it up just a tad. So starting in that outer corner once again. And then once I have that outer corner built up, I'm going to run it through my crease and then just kind of lightly with a light hand blend it up towards my brow. So we are literally using one brush for this entire look. It's the Eyeshadow Everything. It has the fluffy blender side. Let me get out of the way. It has the fluffy blender side and the pencil brush side. And that is the only brush that you need to create this look. So we're gonna go over to the pencil brush side, dip it right into there, and then we're going to apply right at that lower lash line, all the way across. And this is just gonna be a base. And if you happen to get too much, just kind of use the excess on the upper lid. Next color that I'm taking is called Gilded. It is so pretty. I'm going to take the fluffy side of the blending brush to apply this. With this color, we are going to apply it onto the lid. And we will be going in and applying Bubba where we applied Sandstone. I just got a little excited here and decided to finish off the lid really quick. But with this color, you can totally use a flat brush and some Stay Spray to apply it, but I kind of like the how quick it is to just use the fluffy blending side, blend it on, and you're good to go. And then we just flip it over to the pencil side of the brush, get some more of that Gilded, and that is what we're going to run on that lower lash line all the way from inner to outer corner. And you guys know how much I love this on the lower lash line. It's a really pretty way to make your eyes pop. So here's Bubba. It is very well loved, as you can tell. I actually just ordered 2 more because I love it so much. And all of these eyeshadows are still on sale and available that I'm using for just $8. Fluffy side, and this is what we're going to set Sandstone with. Depending on your eyes, you might, you know, if you have drier lids, you probably wouldn't need to do this, but it does add a little bit, it kind of deepens it up a little bit too, as you can tell. So I'm just going to do a light dusting of that, and then make sure to really soften that upper edge. I'm going to go off camera and do a wing liner, just so that you know. My favorite liquid liner is this one. It's the NYX NYX Matte Black Liquid Liner. Okay, so I did my wing liner, and then I just set on some Kiss lashes in the style Gala, which these are some of my favorites. They are definitely dramatic, but I love them. And then the next thing I'm going to do is take Pearl Illuminator, which is that color there. Just pat that in the inner corner. Just to kind of lock it in, I'm going to take some of Sabrina, which is that color there. And it's totally not necessary, but I'm going to do Sabrina and then Rome on top, because Sabrina, I'm going to take a little bit of Rome on top, and that just adds a little bit more of like a golden tone, which I feel like fits really well with this eye look. Okay, so I wasn't going to show you my face makeup, but why not? I'm going to use the Detail Hack and some of Indigo. So I'm going to start off by contouring, which I usually highlight first, but I'm just like, let's give this a go. Because technically our contours do have some coverage, and my breakouts aren't absolutely terrible right now where my contour goes, so we're going to go for it. So we contour our cheekbones. Get that hairline. Ooh, Nelly. Isn't it amazing how easily that blends out though? It's like, it was scary for a second. Then I want to go in and do the highlight. The highlight I'm going in with is Aura, which is this one here. Just go in and cover up those crazy breakouts. And I love how quick. Like, you guys always hear me talk about the coverage, but you can seriously really tell how fast it covers everything up. And so when you are doing your highlight, you want to make sure that you are stippling it on anywhere that you need extra coverage. And then you can kind of clean up that contour a little bit. And you will see I do have some breakouts in there. And so the contour doesn't completely cover them, but it does have some coverage. So clean that up again. I like to do just like the smallest amount on my nose. Like you've heard me say, I have freckles, so I don't necessarily want those covered, but I just want that redness kind of muted out. I'm taking the smallest amount of Aura underneath my eyes, and that way it covers any of those dark circles. And I'm going to show you how to use two highlights in case you have not ever done that before. It's so fun. It's going to be linen for me, which is, oop, that one there. And that way I can just kind of pop this on. And it's like a magic brightener, right? It's so pretty. Linen works for a wide variety of skin colors as well. So even if you are darker than me, linen is so pretty to add extra brightness. And a little bit goes a long way. It's very pigmented. And then I'm going to take some of linen down the center of my nose. And so that's just kind of going to help with that nose contour effect. So the next thing I'm going to do is some of the cream bronzer, which this is called Bella. This is what it looks like. I like to take the fluffy side of the B squared and just kind of hit that on the high points. It really just helps to warm everything up. I'm going to use two colors today. So Sandstone and Scarlet. And so I just bounce my brush into both of them. See how pretty that is? I love it. It adds so much pretty color. It's just like, I don't know, I feel like it's perfect for winter because you want a little bit of like those red cheeks. I always like a lot of blush, so no surprise that I would like this. Okay, so we're gonna use Stay Spray and spray it all over. You guys know, it smells like coconuts. It's amazing. So start on this side. And then the vanilla dust, you can actually bake with vanilla dust by using your perfector. I'm going to use the Airspun powder just because it's what I have out right now. But either one is absolutely amazing. I always start underneath my eyes. And we're going to bake under there. And the sponge, using the perfector sponge to bake under your eyes makes a huge difference. And between your brows, nose. And then I like to take the small side of the B squared with some more powder. And you can kind of like clean up the rest. With my combination skin, I like to set everything with powder. Another thing I like to do as far as powders go is to use the Cayman bronzer, which is that one there. Just kind of apply that in the same areas where we did the Bella. I'm going to use our new illuminator called Dream, which is that one here. You can see next to Pearl. It's more of like a pinky. So stinking pretty with this blush combo, I swear. To run it like down the bridge of my nose, between my brows and onto my forehead, the high points of my cheekbones. Now let's do some lips. First thing you want to do is line them. So I'm going to use Indigo, which is that color that we contoured with. Feel free to overline a little to really make your lips like appear fuller and more pouty. Okay, then we're going to take some Sandstone. Same brush. And just put it on your lips. And you can always go in and kind of clean up your lips with some of your highlight if you need to. Alright guys, and here you have the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. It was so much fun for me to be able to play around and do things a little bit differently. I had a lot of fun with it. So thank you so very much for watching, and please give this video a like if you liked it, and please subscribe. That way you get notified every single time I upload a new video. And if you want to be color matched at all, check the description of this video. All you have to do is send me an email and we can color match you virtually. So it doesn't even have to be in person. So thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye guys.